Hello again. This is just me testing my theory to see if I'm correct, and that is on time frame. Yeah. I just want to verify that the 20 minutes that I saw was for the length of each individual video. I'm just gonna sit here and chat, not do anything specific. Yep, it is what it is. It's me just mucking around, wasting time. I just did upload a video. I did not delete the video out of my archives. I am trying another video just to see what happens. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do in this video other than kind of look around, look stupid, talking about nothing, showing nothing, doing nothing. All I can say is if what I learned on how to share photos in my videos, it's gonna make me happy. Because my channel name, Hook and Rod in Hand, which by the way is not the original channel name I want to use, but I'm pretty sure YouTube would frown upon the other name I want to use, and I can kind of give you a swift idea, and you can hopefully put the pieces together yourself. But okay, when I say hook and rod in hand, I'm referring to a crochet hook, and then the rod being a fishing rod, which you also need a fishing hook. Okay, so that's two hooks. Well, I want to use the two, maybe at a times symbol in there, and then at the end of hook, put an S on the end, and you kind of get the grasp of the channel name I want it to use. Again, like I said, don't think YouTube would approve, but because I am a crocheter, I also knit, by the way, but I'm mainly a crocheter, and I go fishing a lot and camping and doing a little bit of outdoor stuff. Now, the fishing is just for sport. I don't want anyone getting angry at me. Oh my God, you're catching the fish and killing them and eating them. No, I catch them just to release them. It's pastime. I grew up fishing as a child for something to do, and still as an adult, love doing it. Again, I've got tons of photos of fish I've caught in the past and very proud of. I've got some really good photos that I would love for you guys to see. I would love to put out there in the YouTube world. And like I've said in other videos in the past, I don't know how to share, do what I need to do, whatever. And now I know how. I'm just recording this video to verify the time. And I'm actually going to try and make this video over 20 minutes because then I want to see if it's going to work. Because like I said, my last video I just did and uploaded of me saying, hey, I figured out how to do this. Oh my goodness, I learned a new trick. And I made sure it was under 20 minutes. This one I want to make sure is more than what the time frame was I had left, which I'm getting close to. But I want to go over the 20 minutes. Yeah, ignore the distortion there for a moment. I was checking the screen. I do have my computer kind of set back pretty far. Even though it doesn't look like it, when you see me on the screen, it's set back pretty far. So yeah, it's just me hanging out. I may put this video up. Who knows, right? But yeah, that's what I want to originally name my channel because I love to fish. I love to crochet. Now that I know how to add photos to my recording that I'm doing right now, kind of thing, or any other recording I may do when I get home from camping trips, I now can add my photos into it also of my fish I've caught. And it's like, oh man, like I gotta laugh at myself. Like literally up to last night, right when I got my aha moment, I thought, well, will this work? And I tried it. I thought, oh my goodness, I feel such like an idiot at this moment. But I did learn something new. And that's why the last video I just uploaded, Old Dog New Tricks. And it's just like, oh my goodness, like I feel so weird knowing that, I could have been doing this all along. And it's like, wow, how did I not, think of it before now kind of thing? And yeah, I could have had, or like easily, approached other YouTuber friends that I have that use this program as well and say, hey, can I do this? And if so, can you kind of help me through? But I'm the stubborn type that likes to try to learn things, if I can, on my own. The only problem when it comes to my computers in the past, and I'm not kidding you, when I be trying to learn something, I click on something that I shouldn't have, or I did something to something that I shouldn't have done to. And I've pooched a few computers and had them redone and whatever because of me. I am not electronic friendly type of person, but it is what it is. I do what I do, and my children love me still, thank goodness. But yeah, this video is definitely over the 5-minute mark, which I had left from the previous video. But like I said, I'm going to try and up it further. But I don't know what I'm going to fill it with. I really don't. I don't really expect any of you guys to hang around and watch this video because it's just me testing a theory. And like I said, I don't know if I go over the 20 minutes, what will happen or not happen. And the only way I could find out is to try it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just literally sitting here wasting time doing nothing. I don't even have a project on the go right now because the one I was working on, I'll give you a sneak little glimpse. I got finished. You'll learn more about this item on Thursday. But yeah, I don't know. How's everybody doing out there in the YouTube world? I hope you're all doing well. Myself, better now that I've, resolved some issues. Oh man, again, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I think I'm getting cabin fever, to be honest with you. That's why I'm so right at the moment. Again, if you're still here watching my video, thank you. I appreciate you. Like I said, nothing's going on. I'm just trying to kill over 20 minutes to see what happens so that I know for a later date if I've got to have a timer always set and going while I'm recording or what, I don't know. All I can say here is just giggle at myself. Yeah, I'm having a good day, can you tell? I think I need to get to the camper and, get some country air into me or something. Hope everyone's weather is good. Ours has actually been pretty amazing lately. Like, I'm in Southern Ontario, for those who may not know. I'm literally less than an hour away from Toronto. I'm about an hour. Now, this is driving on highways at legal speed limit only. I'm about 40 minutes from Toronto. I am about an hour and 20-ish minutes from Niagara Falls. I'm about an hour and a half from London, Ontario. I'm about 3.5 hours away from Windsor, Ontario. I do know we have a bridge because I know in Windsor area there's a bridge to cross over to the States. I know there's one in Niagara Falls to cross over to the States, but a lot of people, when they say they're in Canada, Toronto's kind of the place a lot of people from the States know of. But we also have a bridge in Fort Erie, which when you cross it over to the States, I want to say you end up in Detroit, but I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me. I don't know the U.S. side of Lake Erie that well or at all. But I'm about 40 minutes from that bridge as well. So it kind of gives you an idea of where I am. Like literally where my camper is, the little country dead-end road. If I step out my laneway and look down the road, it's literally a 2-minute walk and I'm looking at Lake Erie. If I were to go straight across the lake from where my camper is, I end up, I believe, in Pennsylvania. So any of you that might be in that area, kind of get an idea of where my camper is across from you guys, kind of thing, or from the state side. Like I said, I think I need to get some country air into me. I need to get out of the apartment. I'm getting that cabin fever vibe, I think. Haven't gone out and really done much lately. I do know hubby and I were talking about starting Christmas shopping. And considering my oldest son's birthday is the end of November, and then 13 days later is my baby's birthday. So yeah, now thank goodness my baby was born when he was due, because he was originally due Christmas Eve. And like I told my husband, I was not having Christmas dinner being hospital food. There was absolutely no way not happening. Had my son been born on his due date, I also would not have breastfed. I would have bottle fed. And so there was no health issues. Because he was born first thing in the morning, like early morning. It was before 6 a.m. I would have done anything and everything I could have done to get out of the hospital the day of. How's my time going? I still got about 8-9 more minutes to chat about nothing. Oh, wow. I really don't know. I'm looking at my yarn stash here beside me, thinking, what am I going to do with it? I do have a couple projects coming up other than the one I just showed you briefly. And I'm trying to think what yarn I want to use for a few other projects I want to make. Other than that, really, there's nothing going on with me. Really nothing. Tuesday, I do plan on having my 5-ball bingo. And if you are watching this to this point, I will remind you tomorrow as well. We will be using our new numbers because we are now in November. And I'll have to remind everybody that, hey, your new numbers are now in effect if you gave me new numbers. Which I know a couple of my players will be happy, because last week they kept trying to play their old number or their new numbers. I kept trying to tell them, nope, it's not the 1st of November yet. Those numbers don't count. So there's that on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, I have a whip video for you. And this is where I'm glad I learned the new trick, because I am going to be in that video inserting a few photos. Now that I do know how, it's like, yay for me. Then Wednesday evening, I'm hoping to do 10-ball bingo. Again, with your new numbers. Thursdays, I think to make it Thursday, and that one's going to be a good video. I think it's going to be close to the 20-minute mark. And even though I only have one actual physical item to show, I will have inserts of a whole lot of other photos, I think, or a good little amount at least. Now, one thing I was thinking of doing, like when I was using the program yesterday just for fun, instead of stop sharing and resharing and stop sharing and resharing, which is kind of a more work for me than I really want to make for me. What I did yesterday when I was learning this technique and program and availability, I brought myself up on screen like I am now. I did the share screen. I inserted a picture, and then I hit record, and I started recording and was talking about it. I'm so proud of myself. Then from there, I went to the other window where the photos were coming from. And I thought, okay, I'm done sharing this photo. Let's share another one. So I exited out of just the photo, not the screen itself. And then scrolled around and such. I found another photo and shared it. Then I did the replay video, like playing of the video, because I wanted to see how it worked and looked and stuff. And realized, yeah, I could easily show you my whole photo album just by scrolling up and down. Don't know how I really feel about that option. My hair's a mess. I'm so sorry. It's got a mind of its own right now, that's for sure. Anyways, I was thinking, which unfortunately makes a little more work for me, so I don't know if I'm going to take this route or not. But each time I'm going to do a video, and I know kind of what photos I want to show in said video, if I do it where I make a separate photo album and put just the photos I want for that video in that album, it's a little easier just to show the exact photos I want to share. And then I can always delete those photos from that album alone and put in different photos. So I don't know if I really want to go that routine or not. We'll have to wait and see. You never know, right? Let's work one thing at a time. Right now, we're just learning how to share photos. Just quickly checking the time on my screen. Yeah, I got a few minutes yet to go. I said I want to make this video over 20 minutes and then see when I go to upload it what it tells me, because I'm pretty sure I'm only allowed 20 minutes per video. Now, I know with YouTube, when I first started on it, mind me for a minute, got dry mouth. Sorry about that. But when I first started doing YouTube videos can only be 20 minutes long. Then as my channel started to grow and I got more views, I was able to change that so my videos would be longer, which some days I can get pretty winded in my videos, and I'm sorry about that, but it's just who I am. But I don't know if it's going through StreamYard, because I'm going to be uploading it to YouTube, and I'm allowed longer videos than 20 minutes. This one will probably get uploaded just this. Well, first off, I'm going to record it, because I know when I was testing the program yesterday, I did over 20 minutes. It was 22 minutes and change length, but I never uploaded it. I was just testing it to see, and then see if I was bebopping from one photo to another, like I was just explaining and how it looked, and thought, okay, want to do it this way or want to go this route, trying to learn a little bit more to make it a little better on my end of the, video. But it's like, oh boy, like I said, I've used StreamYard now for months. I've been a bingo host for, I want to say, since about May, June, somewhere around in there. And that's not bad considering I started doing videos in February. So I'm still kind of new to, doing all this. I am getting better at it. I definitely feel that. But you figure I've been roughly now putting myself out there for about 9 months on YouTube, which, wow, it's hard to believe it's been roughly that long already. I think on the 17th of this month, it'll be 9 months. Wow. And like, my channel is growing slowly, which I'm fine with. Like, I didn't want to all of a sudden, have thousands of people and hours and all that stuff right away. I'm quite content with the slow growing channel. That's all I wanted, just for me to do whatever and hang out and stuff like that. And wherever it goes from there is where it goes. But, it is what it is, a little bit at a time. But yeah, when I was like I said, when I was in the program yesterday, playing around with it, I was having fun. Like, even if I want to, actually, oh my goodness, I just kind of clued in a way. And it's like, oh my goodness. I don't know if this is the program they use, but I've watched different gamers actually on YouTube do lives. And then they have it so that they're showing you their video game they're playing. I just realized that's how they must do it. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this dog's learning some new tricks and realizing, they'd be in the small corner kind of thing, and the full screen would be their video game, and you're wondering, how are they doing that? Now, oh my goodness. Oh man, almost 50. I think I need to go back and maybe see about taking some kind of a computer course or something to learn how to do this kind of stuff. And now, at least when I do my things, we're making Thursday videos, I can actually tell people, if you want to send me a photo, I can share it now, as you can see. So I'm excited. Okay, let me just double check the time here. Okay, we are over 20 minutes. I'm going to cut it here. I'm sorry, it was just a blabber video. I am going to try to actually upload it just to see what it tells me because it is over 20 minutes. Yeah. So between the two videos I just did, it was almost 40 minutes. Oh my gosh. 35 minutes of me talking. I'm so sorry, YouTube. Really, I am. Oh, but please come back. Don't leave me just because of this. I love you guys. I will see you Tuesday evening for bingo. Hopefully, it will be 6 o'clock Eastern time. Keep an eye out for the thumbnail and the live. Love you guys. Talk to you all later. Bye for now.